Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to Drop by the Pharcyde. And I normally don't post a video on Tuesday, but this is a special request video for my husband, Greg. I don't know if I've ever even said his name on here before, but it's Greg. And it was his birthday over the weekend, and he was like, you should do a song of my choice for my birthday. And I'm like, okay, what song do you want? And he picked this one. He said, don't rearrange your schedule or change videos that you already have planned, but just do it sometime. So we're going to check it out today. I've never heard of this band. I've never heard of this song before. And he said he's not really sure how it's going to go over with this channel because I feel like I've been listening to a lot of like metal and grunge. So I think this is going to be quite different, but let's check it out. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. Oh, and he also said to watch behind the scenes too. So we're gonna do that after this video.
Obsolete is the punk that talk more junk than Sarah sales. I jet propel at a rate that complicate the mental state as they invade the masquerade. They couldn't fade with the clipper blade. 10 years in the trade is not enough, you can't cut it. I let you take a swing and you butt it for an easy out. I leave him seized with doubt of exceeding. My name is Booty Brown and I'm proceeding. Leading, they try to follow but they shallow and hollow. Okay. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle of OE. They have no key or no clue to the game at all. Now they washed up, hung out the dry, standing looking stupid, wondering why. Why, man? It was the fame that they tried to get.
I can see why he said I have to watch the behind the scenes.
And keep it real, but I got to appeal because they existed in the fantasy when holding it still.
How they're doing all these moves. Like that.
Rockabye, baby. Listen to your heartbeat pumping to a fine ravine of all things. It's the vein of a shrine. Or missions impossible or possible, cause I'm headed for a new sector 365. Days from now, I'll wipe the sweat from my eye. And each and every true will stick or fall from the skies of my cloud nine. From homies all the way to 6, no matter how.
I don't even know how they would record it all. Even backwards, but still
tear after tear in the puppet man's hands. Every time you take a stance, you do the puppet man's dance, and the world's at a standstill.
It looks okay for a video, you know.
With an anvil still killing yourself and dogging your help. You ain't amphibious, so grab a hold of yourself.
But through my will, my flow still will spill. Toxic, slick to shock, sick like electrocute. When I execute acutely over the rhythm on those that pollute. Extra dosages is what I gotta give them. Got 'em mad and trembling, cause I've been up in my lab assembling missiles to bomb the enemy, because they envy me in the making of my mad currency. Currently I think we're in a state of an emergency, cause niggas done sold they souls and now they souls is hollow. And I think they can't follow, they can't swallow the truth because it hurts. This is how I put it down, this is my earth, my turf. The worth of my birth is $1 billion, and you know what time it is, I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time.
I like that though. Well, that's cool.
Now entering 50,000 feet. Get you higher than the sky.
Man.
All day and all night. You have to enjoy the ride. You've got to enjoy the ride now. This is gonna last at least 5 minutes of your time. But the whole
So like that would have been the beginning of the video, but it's at the end. So did they film the whole thing? I don't know. That was cool though. I liked the song itself, especially the drop part. I feel like that's catchy. But yeah, he did say to watch the making of it. I should have said that at the beginning along with it. So before I go into reading about this group at all, I'm gonna watch that, and maybe that'll explain some stuff that we're probably curious about. So let's do that. Okay, so the video that I'm going to watch, and I'll link this below too, is on the set of the Pharcyde's Drop music video featuring Spike Jonze. And in the description it says, from Week to Rock to MTV News 1515. I remember that. I feel old. It says we're checking back in on some of our favorite MTV News segments from years past and recutting them with never before seen footage, starting with our set visit to the Pharcyde's Drop music video in 1996. Okay. So, if you don't have them on, pop your headphones on, turn it up, and here we go.
Welcome back to the Week in Rock. The suspiciously giddy and fairly hilarious LA rap act The Pharcyde has come up with a new twist on the form that should tie fans' brains in a knot rather nicely. It's rapping backwards. You can hear it on the group's new album, Lab Cabin, California, and you'll watch in wonder as they do it in an upcoming video directed by who else? The ever-inventive Spike Jonze. Don't bother adjusting your set.
Wait, so they rap backwards?
Okay, Spike, can I just get you to briefly explain the concept of the video?
Well, let's see.
I don't know who
Where do we
Spike
start?
Jonze is.
The idea of the video was, the concept of the video is,
reversible.
Yeah, it's right, Trey. It's good. And it's
backwards.
It's all backwards.
Spike came up with a little concept of us going backwards with all the lyrics. We had to learn the lyrics backwards, just do all our motions backwards. And we just trying to freak it to our best of our ability.
I didn't even think about that. Because obviously the movement was backwards, but
48 and break.
the lyrics too?
We got the backwards thing, we got the talking backwards thing, we got the walking backwards thing, we got the
Wait,
water
really?
backwards thing, we got the music backwards
was
thing.
cool. I like that
we got
part a
the
lot.
glass smashing thing, we got the Pharcyde backwards thing.
The nudity,
All
the
that.
stripping,
Yep.
all of it.
Backwards nudity. So you have to like stumble with your pants down and then pull them up.
dude, it would go.
So whose idea was it to have these guys rap backwards?
It was your idea, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I asked them if they would, you know. It was like 2 weeks ago. So,
Really?
yeah, these guys in the last 2 weeks,
We've been studying.
they were
I've
doing
heard
their
the
homework.
name Spike
So how hard is
Jonze.
it to rap backwards?
Hella.
Very hard. We had to hire a private linguist, and he coached us. Well, actually, he
Private.
coached them.
Yeah,
Private.
we had to hire a private one.
It's like a major production. It's the biggest production we've ever
it's
worked
pretty-
on.
So have you ever done a backwards transcription for a rap group before?
Definitely not. In fact, I've never done either a transcription for a rap group or a transcription backwards of anything. But I started out by making an estimate of what it would sound like backwards by looking at the lyrics forwards. I made a
That's
guess at what it would sound
crazy.
like backwards. And
I've
then
never
from
heard of
that, I
anybody
started
doing this
going through
before.
and thinking about what words either in English or sort of that look like English spelling.
Oh my god.
And I used to fill in for these phonetic, these words in phonetic transcription. that
How
the
much
guys could actually
time would that even
pronounce.
take
So,
for a whole song?
So it's not exactly the word backwards.
No.
It's the word how
it's
it sounds.
It's the way the word sounds backward.
Imani Ali, Imani Abis.
Imali, Mabit.
Imali
good
Mabis.
point.
Imali Mabis. Siwism. Illa Missa Bala Mifani Bazik Illa Missa Damad.
So how many days did you have to learn?
Like a long time.
Approximately like
2 days. We studied
to learn the word
2
backwards?
days in total.
We had like about 5 days.
5 days.
At the most. No more than 5 days.
Yeah, we studied on the plane. We studied in the bathroom. I studied everywhere.
So what is that you had? You practice? You have it on backwards there?
Well, you trying to bump
What do you guys think of this? Have you ever heard of such a thing? That's true. If you listen to it backwards and get that in your head.
So what is it about Spike?
But within
Did
a
you guys
few
see his work
days.
before? Like what other videos did you see of his that you were said we want to work with him?
Spike's a madman. You don't never know what Spike's gonna do next. Spike is just crazy. He just got the crazy concepts, videos, just bizarre. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on, the bizarreness.
Let's just try to take like that with all that stuff.
So just the
do
balls.
stuff like jumping down, you know, like as you're walking backwards up, jump down.
I feel like he's very soft-spoken when he's talking about his ideas.
So tell me what the song Drop is about.
Just like a fun song, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the only song on the album that's like that, kind of, sort of like, you know what I'm saying? It's like our fun song on the album where we kind of just kick it, want to say something, have some fun. But most of the album, besides that, you know,
where are these people today? That's what we'll find out.
We unlocking the doors, you know what I'm saying? Letting y'all know what time it is. Y'all didn't already know.
Yo, the jail. What's up, man? Jail. Oh, you gotta get down.
Man, what a flashback to the 90s, first of all, with all that. But that was really cool because, yeah, when I was watching it, I wasn't even thinking about the lyrics. I was thinking of the whole the whole video being backwards, like that you could pick up on. Actually, the first time I picked up on, I don't even know when, like how far into the video we were, but when one of them was on the ground and then like pushed himself up, then I was like, oh yeah, it's like it's a backwards thing. So that was really cool. That must have been a lot of work for everybody involved, like the translator person, linguist, I guess you call it, and them to learn the words, everybody to create the concept of the video, to do everything backwards and make sure it still flows forward at the same time, because when you're watching it, like, you can tell something's off, but it's not like messed up. It's not, I don't know, it just seems just slight things that make it look a little weird but still cool at the same time. Okay, so this is going to be a long one, but let's read a little bit about this group now. Okay, so it says the Pharcyde is an American alternative hip-hop group formed in 1989 from South Central Los Angeles. The four members of the group are Imani, Slim Kid 3, Booty Brown, and Fat Lip. DJ Mark Love was the group's first disc jockey, followed by producer Jay Swift. I don't know who these people are, but I like the name Booty Brown. That's what I know. Okay, so what are these people doing now? Okay, well, first it says early years. Pharcyde group members Slim Kid 3, Booty Brown, and Imani met as dancers in the late 1980s, and dancing was their main ambition as late as 1990. Around this time, Imani and Slim Kid 3 were in a group called As If, and later a group called the Play Brothers, while Booty Brown was a backup dancer for Fat Lip being the last member to join the group. In 1995, the Pharcyde released their second album, Lab Cab in California. The album received mixed reviews upon release, maybe due to a different musical direction from the lighthearted playfulness of their debut. The album included another big crossover hit, Runnin', peaking at number 35 on the Billboard Top 100. The single was later featured in the movie 8 Mile. I don't know how my husband heard of this song. I have to ask him that. I don't know if he told me. If he did, I forgot. But I don't know. Lab Cabin California featured production from producers JD, who handled the majority of the production. Member Slim Kid 3 had stated that the group met JD by way of Q-Tip of a Tribe Called Quest. I didn't know Q-Tip was in a Tribe Called Quest. I've heard of both of those. I'm unfamiliar with them, but I didn't know. I mean, I know the names. Who handed them a tape that contained some of the production that would end up on the LP. This album generated lower sales, not reaching gold status. A music video for the song Drop was directed by Spike Jonze. But we know that now. Problems grew between Fat Lip and the other MCs after this album, resulting in his leaving the group. Oh, there's a documentary called Sideways. The Best of the Pharcyde. Okay. The group was performing in shows. They still offered their support to Fat Lip, telling the crowd that if they support Fat Lip on a solo career, then they support the Pharcyde and vice versa. Oh, Cool. The group was largely missing from the hip-hop scene between 1997 and 1999. The 3 remaining members returned in 2000 with an EP titled Chapter 1, Testing the Waters. Soon after that release, member Slim Kid 3, now going by his birth name of Trey Hardson, left the group to pursue a solo career. And he released an album in 2002 called Liberation. And then it says from 2001 to 2004, with only 2 members remaining, Booty Brown and Imani continued with the group. I love Booty Brown. And released Humboldt Beginnings in 2004. The album received even less attention critically and commercially than their last effort. This album introduced Smoochie Cat and Space Boy Boogie X as new members and Space Boy Boogie X as producer to the group. The album was released on the group's own independent record label, Chapter 1 Entertainment. Its members have been since keeping busy with various contributions and projects. Okay. Oh, wait. It says in 2020, Dub CNN reported that there would be a reunion of all 4 members of Pharcyde on Fat Lip's upcoming album, Tour 4, with 2 Pharcyde tracks confirmed. The single titled My Bad was released on August 1st, 2022. Tour 4 was officially released via Bandcamp on July 29th, 2022 on CD and February 3rd, 2023 on vinyl. My husband's very into vinyl. I should have looked into this. I should have got that for him for his birthday. Although they have recorded new music, the entire album has yet to be confirmed. So they're trying to come back, I guess. That's a lot of information on this band, but it's cool. I liked it. I know, like my husband said, I don't really know if you guys will like it. I know we've been doing more metal and grunge and stuff, and this being rap or hip hop, I don't really know, but maybe I will draw in some Pharcyde fans, and you can tell me if I should check out more by them or other groups like them, because like I always say, like I know I've kind of been on a metal kick on this channel, which I love. That's one of my favorite genres, but I do listen to a little bit of everything, and I'm always looking to look into more stuff. So I think this was a great idea. Greg, if you're watching, hopefully you are. Hopefully you haven't fallen asleep by now if you made it this far. But I do think it was a fun song to mix up the channel with. So yeah, as always, you guys can let me know what you thought in the comments. But I will end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. And happy birthday again, Greg. Bye.